time for the deep dive. Some win totals to go over here. How about the Orioles over 80.5? Buck Showalter, great bullpen. The starting pitching stunk last year, and they still had a good year.
And that's one of the reasons why I love this Baltimore team. Again this year. They've been consistent money winners throughout the Showalter era. And the reason's been the markets don't respect their starting pitching at all. And again, they're mediocre starting pitching this year. No question. On paper, you say, oh, this team's got a better staff. That team's got a better staff. And yet, when all's said and done, what do they have? This might be the best bullpen in baseball. They have an elite bullpen. And they have great power. You know, so you put those two factors together and you say, all they got to do is finish 500 to cash a ticket? Yeah, give me Baltimore over 80.5.
Yeah, Zach Britton's still warming up trying to get in the play-in game against the Blue Jays.
Yeah, well, I'm Machado. I mean, this is a guy I want my money on. You know, good defensive team, too.
How about the Brewers over 70?
And, you know, Milwaukee's an interesting story because I'm not asking. Baltimore, I think, might be pretty good. Milwaukee, I don't think is going to be real good, but I don't think they're as bad as the markets think they are. You know, they had the rookies last year, Zach Davies and Junior Guerra, two guys who had miserable advanced metric numbers, and everyone says there's no way they can repeat what they did. Maybe they can. And the lineup has some punch. The bullpen looks improved. I'm not bullish on the Pirates. We'll talk about them in a minute. I'm certainly not bullish on Cincinnati in this division. And again, they can finish 20 games under 500. They can go 71-91. That'll cash a winning bet. I think Milwaukee's capable of doing that.
Yeah, I'm with you on this one. Pirates under 82.5.
Sure. I mean, you look at the outfield. You know, Polanco, Marte, McCutchen. That might be the best outfield in baseball. But, and it's a big but, you know, you have Garrett Cole. He's loaded with question marks as the number one pitcher in the rotation coming off of injury. The back end of that rotation, if Cole's your number one, the back end of the rotation is spotty. The bullpen, and the Pirates have always been the bullpen team. You know, throughout this run over the last, 5-7 years, they've been really competitive every year. Their bullpen's been elite. This year it's not. It's way down from where it's been. And I don't think they compete with the Cubs. I don't think they compete with the Cardinals. And that means, as we've seen in recent years, Pittsburgh likely to be a seller at the deadline. Remember what happened last year when they were sellers at the deadline? They tanked for about 10 days after that, and that was the difference between them making the postseason and not making the postseason. It was the difference between them cashing an overbet versus cashing an underbet. They're sellers at the deadline again this year, and we like to project that. Right here we talk about win totals. What are they going to be doing come July? Pittsburgh has the feel of a team that's likely to be playing for getting prospects, not for acquiring pieces to win a pennant. And that makes me like the Pirates under 82.5 wins even more.
Going against a big move here. This was 68.5, bet up to 73.5 now. But you think the A's are going to go under?
It's not. I mean, it's just one book posted an off-market number, and then they took a bunch of money. You know, South Point had 68.5. That was an off-market number. The marks as a whole have liked Oakland over, and you don't understand why. I mean, for a 15-year span, the A's won 74 or more games every single season. Okay, that's a long stretch to cash over bets, but they went 68-94 in 2015. They went 69-93 last year, and they don't look any better this season. You know, their ace, who do they got? Sonny Gray. He's lined as a 10.5 win pitcher. He's coming off an injury-shortened campaign, and he's starting the season on the DL. All right, that's your ace. You look behind him in the rotation; it's not a lot prettier. And you look at the bullpen. They're like, oh well, Oakland's got a no closer problem this year. Yeah. Their bullpen is like 4 bad closers who've been run out of town elsewhere. Sean Doolittle and John Axford. Santiago Casilla got run out of San Francisco, and Ryan Madsen. So it's not a good bullpen. It's not a loaded lineup. It's not a good rotation. It's a franchise that's going downhill. No, I don't want the A's. The markets can like them all they want. Give me Oakland under 73.5.
How about the Padres as low as 64, and every professional I talk to still likes them under?
I don't argue with that concept at all. When you look at San Diego's rotation, I don't think I'm confident there's no worse starting rotation in baseball.
Oh, it's a joke. They Clayton Richard, they got Weaver, they got Cahill. Oh my God, Richard's your number one.
Richard's your number one. This is a guy that was almost out of baseball a year and a half ago. You know, and the bullpen behind them is every bit as bad as the starters. So every year in baseball, there's going to be one or two teams that are going to lose 100 games, and the Padres certainly have that feel. And you look at the division. Again, the Dodgers are going to be good, and the Giants are going to be good. Arizona has upside. Colorado has upside. San Diego has no upside. So that's the type of team that, it doesn't matter if you're a pro or a Joe. The Padres are universally regarded as being awful, and I plan on making a bunch of money on San Diego. They are arguably going in the campaign. They might be my number one over team because that pitching is so bad. I think the lineup will hit a little bit, but I think we'll make money betting the Padres over the total on a daily basis. They're going to be lined, 7. That's at the Petco, and I would anticipate this team having a lot of games that go over 7 or 7.5.
Hey guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.